Okay, guys, let's talk about just some financial literacy vocabulary. So remember we talked about financial literacy means money sense, basically, being knowledgeable about money and being knowledgeable about the vocabulary of money and how to calculate different things like profit, expenses, and deposits and withdrawals. So we're going to talk about some of that different vocabulary real quick. So let's look. These are our words up here. So we've got budget, interest, variable expense, financial institution, fixed expense, loan, and profit. Okay? So let's start with number one right here. An organized plan for spending and saving money is a budget. All right? So a budget, so for example, if I make $500 a month, well, I can't spend more than $500 a month, right? No, I can't. And so it's recommended that you also save 10% of everything that you earn. So 10% of 500 is 50 because 10% is the same thing as saying 1/10. So 1/10 of 500 is 50. So I need to save $50 and then I need to make sure I have enough money to pay my bills, enough money to get groceries, enough money to go to the movies if I want to. So a budget just makes a plan. I will spend no more than this amount of money, no amount more than $100 on groceries a month. I know that my rent is going to be $300, so that means I have $50 more to spend on things like going out to eat and going to the movies. Okay, that is a budget. So spending and saving. Spending means using money. Saving means that you're keeping money. All right, so a blank is one in which the amount changes based on need or choice. That is a variable expense. Oh, we're going to have to write small. All right, so remember that variable means it's going to change. So see this word change right here? That's how I knew that. Based on need or choice. So a variable expense would be my how much I go out to the movies. Okay, if I go out to the movies, well, that's one of my variable expenses. But if I choose to not go out to the movies, I don't have to have that as a variable expense. So you see how it's based on my need or my choice? It's not something I have every single month or every single day, right? Okay. A blank occurs regularly and the amount does not change. That would be a fixed expense. A fixed expense because it does not change. A fixed expense would be something that happens every month and I know it's the same amount of money no matter what. Like my rent is the same amount of money. My electricity bill is the same amount of money. My amount that comes out of my paycheck for my retirement is the same amount of money. Those are all fixed expenses. Fixed means does not change. Money that is lent by a bank or other financial institution is called a loan. So this word right here is just the past tense of loan. Lent by a bank. So it's like saying I lent you money, right? Not I lended you money, right? It would be lent you money. So a bank or a financial institution may give out loans. They may let you borrow money to buy a house. They may let you borrow money to buy a car or buy a video game. Just kidding. They're not going to give you a loan for that. But it's where they give you money from the bank and then you end up paying them back over time. So maybe I, buy a car for $10,000 and I have a loan from the bank for that amount of money and I'm going to pay them $500 a month until that money is all paid off. That is a loan. Blank is the amount left over after all the expenses are subtracted from the money received from selling an item or service. That would be profit. So if I have a lemonade stand and it costs me, $20 to buy the supplies to make my lemonade, and I end up making $60, well, I didn't really make $60. I still had to pay for that $20 to start the business. So I'm going to subtract that money away, and my profit actually becomes $40. Because 60 minus 20 is 40. So we talked about that last night. A blank keeps money safe, lends money, and borrows money. So that would be a financial institution. Institution. Okay? Financial institutions are like banks. They are lenders. So think about what lenders means. Lenders give out loans. So a financial institution, a bank keeps your money safe, right? My money's not safe if I have it all hidden under my mattress in my bed, right? If I have $8,000 under my mattress, well, that could be gone in the blink of an eye because somebody comes and steals it. But if I keep it in a bank, well, it's harder to rob a bank than it is to rob my apartment, right? Somebody could probably very easily rob my apartment if they wanted to, which is not very settling. But they also lend you money if you want to buy a house or a car, and they also borrow money. But that's something that you'll get into in middle school and stuff. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk more about this, next week, in the coming weeks, before the STAR test, and even after the STAR test, when we talk about our stores and everything about that project I was telling you about. All right, guys, thanks for watching.